Hello everybody, I'm the Red Man, and I just watched Avatar 2, and we're gonna get through this real quick because, unlike James Cameron, I know how to make my point and get on with my day. Also because I already wasted 3 hours on this bloated insomnia cure, and I want to get on with my life. So let me skip right to the conclusion. Don't go see this movie. Don't even tactically acquire this movie. I promise you that you have something better to do with 3 hours of your life. Go to the gym, get some extra sleep, play video games. Just about anything would be a better use of your time, and I kinda want to just end the video there, but I guess I should go into some details while I have the microphone on.
Lord, bear me strength.
The plot of this movie is the worst kind of tedious tripe. There's not too much in the way of stupidity in the plot, like plot holes and the like, but that's almost a bad thing. Think for a moment, if you will, of Rise of Skywalker. That movie's plot was a tornadic inferno of abject nonsense, but that lunatic idiocy was so much more watchable than Avatar 2, Middling Boogaloo. I would rather watch Rise of Skywalker twice, absolute mess that it is, before I had to watch this piss-boring triumph of mediocrity once. This fucking movie is the length of 2 consecutive soccer matches and almost as boring. Why? Because there's only maybe an hour and a half of plot in this 3-hour movie. So let's start there. The premise that drives the conflict of this movie is that, a decade after the high-def cringe of Dances with Smurfs, humans are back on Pandora with plans to colonize it. And that's bad, because colonization is bad, and humans are doing it because humans are bad, and that's why they have to colonize Pandora, because Earth is dying, which is bad, because humans are bad, and their badness is killing Earth because they aren't good environmentalists like the great and holy James Cameron.
Oh, fuck off!
James, I implore you to seek Canadian healthcare. You are a detriment to this species, and the day you finally do us the mercy of leaving it will be a great day. What even is this plot? I'll tell you what it is. It's the plot of the first movie, but again. The first movie was also garbo, but at least that had the decency to be new. Or as new as a movie with a purely derivative plot chocked to the brim with tired cliches could really be. Avatar 2, I'm Blue Dabu Dee Dabu Die, just redoes the same plot, down to having the same fucking villain.
You shitting me?
You probably already know Quaritch is back. He got downloaded into a new body, a Na'vi body this time, and that's about all the movie cares to think about it. No time spent on how Quaritch 2 might feel about being a Na'vi now, if he considers himself the same guy, or what this form of effective immortality should mean for the entire human species. Like, from New Quaritch's perspective, he just went from the last moment his Gestalt was saved to waking up as a Na'vi 10 plus years later. Does that sound to you like an interesting angle for the movie to explore even a little? Well, fuck you. We've got to go dance with Smurfs for 3 fucking hours. Just the whole premise is so beyond retarded. Humanity can travel between stars. Why are they so fucking fascinated with this particular astronomical object? The first movie said it was because unobtainium, which somehow sounds even more cringe now than it did back then. For Avatar 2, Cure for Insomnia, the ass-bleedingly contrived plot device is the brain enzymes of a species of talking pacifistic space whale.
I shit you not.
What the fuck even was that sentence I just said? Humanity is hunting talking pacifist space whales for their brain enzymes, and the reason humanity wants those enzymes is because they're used in anti-aging remedies. James?
Are you retarded?
The fuck do we need anti-aging bullshit for when we can download ourselves into new bodies? Like, the premise of this movie includes the facts that humanity can travel across the stars and effectively live indefinitely, and out of the massively wide range of possibility for stories that would allow, James Cameron, world's most up-jumped midwit, gave us Dances with Smurfs 2, Swimming with Smurfs.
This is an insult!
The thin and mostly garbo plot is then further harmed by this movie's god-awful pacing. I said this 3-hour movie only had about an hour and a half worth of plot in it. Well, the other hour and a half was spent watching James Cameron beat off to his mocap CGI scenery porn. And as anyone will tell you, the mocap CGI scenery porn is
excellent.
The entire movie looks great, but the movie is way overindulgent in having its own characters gawk at the scenery and wildlife to the point of utter nonsense. James, ya putz, these characters live on this planet. They've seen it before, so having them constantly marvel at all the pretty colors is just silly. You know, if I were to go to a park here on Earth, I wouldn't gawk at every tree and fall to my knees and weep when I see a squirrel. Having the characters on Pandora act like this at considerable length just makes it incredibly obvious that this movie isn't actually a story with characters and continuity and all that gay shit, but a 3-hour-long tech demo.
Explain.
Consider this tweet from Weaponized Nerd Rage, particularly the last sentence. Quote, "There's also the fact that they are inventing new technology with these films that they can then go and sell to other studios." So, yeah, tech demo. There's nothing inherently wrong with making new tech or in selling it, but there are fundamentally two types of technological improvements. First, there's the revolutionary sort that enable a hot new way of doing things. Movies themselves were this type of technological advancement. Thanks to movies, humanity no longer has to suffer the gross indignity of reading books. Then there are the far more minor sort of technological improvements that just improve on existing tech without representing a significant leap forward in humanity's ability to do stuff. All of Avatar 2's tech is the latter form of advancement that doesn't actually do anything new or impressive and is merely kind of neat.
Golf clap? Golf clap.
So, Avatar 2, I've run out of jokey subtitles, isn't just a tech demo, it's demonstrating the kind of tech that couldn't begin to justify the script that could very charitably be rounded up to a C-. Ultimately, James Cameron is, at best, a graphics whore and made a movie for other graphics whores. Graphics whores are the absolute dirt worst, bottom-of-the-barrel, yodeling shits of humanity. Their preference for shiny objects instead of actual competency ruins everything that it infests and threatens to set humanity back to the mental level of magpies. And they apparently were not satisfied with plaguing video games and have moved on to movies, as beautifully illustrated by how many of the pebbleheads like this wonderfully gilded pure turd of a movie. Fuck this movie, and everything it represents. Thank you for watching, I'll see you next time.
One more thing!
Oh, I forgot to mention, the end of this turd movie is nothing more than a setup for the conflict of Avatar 3, which will be the exact same conflict from this movie. It'll be Quaritch and humanity versus Jake and the Smurfs. Again.
God have mercy.
So look forward to that, I guess. I, for one, will not even be technically acquiring it.